Hello, my peeps. It's girl Jae Rae, and these are your horoscopes based off your rising sign with your tarot card and the rising sign meaning. So look at your bottom left-hand corner, and that will tell you exactly what your rising sign is and the meaning of your rising sign. So check it out. We're ready for Capricorn rising. Capricorn rising, you guys got the Five of Wands. Five of Wands is all about that conflict. So right now, that Taurus moon highlights joy, romance, and creativity. So stop making pleasure earn its place. Hobby, child, date, or artistic ideas may deliver this serendipitous moment. Serendipitous being the word of the night. But that Five of Wands, boy, I'm telling you right now, don't have that inner conflict to get you to where you want to be right now, Capricorn rising. That's what it is. You fight with yourself a little too much. So stop it. Enjoy life. Enjoy what's being given to you. All right, moving on. We're moving on to Aquarius rising. Aquarius rising, you guys got the Hermit card. And the Hermit cards always represent that little snake on the path, but always represents the inward energy. And with that Aquarius rising, home and family, they need grounding. Hermit yourself into your home. Simplify your space and listen to what your nervous system calls safe. A domestic delay, it may reveal a better plan for that Aquarius rising. Love the Hermit card. Go inward. Trust me when I tell you. All right, moving on. Pisces rising. And a Pisces rising, you guys got the Four of Cups, and you guys are not seeing what's being offered to you right now. You kind of a little bit of, we like to call this depression card. You're in a little bit of a depression. You're a little bit of, you feeling kind of like lost. And with that being said, your words carry a lot of weight. So make the call, send the message, ask the question. The information you need may arrive through an ordinary conversation. So Pisces rising right now, whatever you're seeking out, whatever you're looking for, why you're feeling the way you are, maybe you just need to call a friend. Just saying. All right, moving on. We're going to go into the Aries rising. And Aries rising, you guys got the Page of Pentacles. Love that. And the Page of Pentacles is about money, work, stability, or the focus. Slow down before spending or committing. A practical opportunity is more valuable than a flashy promise. Page of Pentacles is all about offering something or something being offered to you, and it's something solid in formation, and it's always about money. So be aware of the money honey of Aries rising. All right, moving on. We're going into Taurus rising. So here we go. The moon is in your sign tonight. And Taurus rising, the Nine of Swords. You guys are feeling that emotional low. You're feeling depressed. You're feeling a lot of anxiety. The moon is in your sign, making this an emotional reset, which is what you are right now. Choose comfort without hiding. Let yourself be visible, but do it in a way that feels true to you. So Tauruses, you guys like to eat, sit down, have yourself a nice piece of cake with a cup of coffee, and be depressed in your bed. That's what I'm going to say. All right, moving on. Going into that is Gemini rising. And Gemini rising, you guys got the Eight of Swords. Gemini, your inner world is loud, even though you look calm. Rest, pray, journal, and pay attention to the dreams. Something ending privately is making room for a fresh conversation. Eight of Swords is all about being tied up in your own emotions. Swords represents the mind, represents the mental. So you're tied up in your own thoughts and feelings, but remember, you put yourself there. All right, so pay attention to that, Gemini rising, and that represents you. You're an air sign. All right, moving on. Cancer rising. You guys got the Tower card, and with that Tower card, it's all about community opens a door. A friend, a viewer, a colleague, or online connection may introduce the next opportunity. Let people know what you are building. To Tower card. So guess what you're going to have to do? You're going to have to let something fall apart for something to be rebuilt in your life. Relationships, friendships, maybe even a job. You may have to ask the hard questions, ask for the raise, do the things, get the opportunity that is calling your name. All right, that's moving on. Going into Leo risings, moving on. We are moving on to the Leo rising. You guys are in a hangman situation. Not a big surprise. All right, we're in the middle of this Lionsgate portal. We're in the middle of this eclipse. Leo rising, you are being seen. Career, reputation, and leadership are highlighted. Do not shrink, but do not rush. Consistency will make the strongest impression, meaning the hangman, slow down. Take a new perspective. Look at something differently, and don't be such in a rush to make a quick decision, a fated decision that can come and bite you in the ass later on. All right, moving on. Virgo rising. Virgo rising got the High Priestess card. And I love the High Priestess card for the Virgo rising because Virgos, whether you know it or not, are the goddesses. So with that Virgo rising card, the new perspective changes the story. Travel, teaching, spirituality, or study can restore your enthusiasm. Follow the subject that keeps finding you. So if you're a Virgo rising right now, you're interested interested in studying, you're interested in studying Spirituality 101, you're interested in studying about spirituality or anything about universal laws, this is what you're aiming for. This is what you're going for. That high priestess is the keeper of knowledge. So go ahead and do that for yourselves, Virgo rising, for sure. Next is the Libra rising. Libra risings, you guys got the Three of Swords. Shared money, trust, and emotional intimacy require honesty. A calm conversation can untangle what avoidance made complicated. So right now, Libra risings, it's about you have to have this conversation of this disappointment, this broken heart, this disappointment, this sense of self. Got to have that hard conversation. Eric had said that earlier. Communication is key. And this is the communication you need to have with either yourself or someone else, because what is then made the avoidance is what's making it complicated. Stop avoiding the conversation. All right, moving on. We're going into Scorpio risings. Scorpio risings, you got the Ace of Wands. Ace of Wands is all about fresh starts, new beginnings, all good things. Relationships are the major mirror tonight, asking whether the connection is stable, mutual, and nourishing. A surprising introduction or reconciliation may carry meaning. So don't be surprised right now, Scorpio risings, if somebody from the past does come back, something meaningful can be restored, or you're going to learn a very valuable lesson with that Ace of Wands energy, or they just want to have sex with you, one or the other. All right, moving on. We're going to last but not least, Sag rising. So Sag risings right now, you guys got the Four of Swords. And I'm Sag rising. I'll tell you right now, I could sleep all goddamn day. All right, so Sag risings, your daily routine is where the magic lives. My bed. Improve one habit, appointment, work system, or health supporting choice. The small adjustment becomes the big opening. It's so crazy because literally, my husband knows this. When I'm laying in the bed, I am doing God's work. I am doing the Lord's work from bed. And that is Sagittarius rising. That is all 12 horoscopes for the week, my peeps. I love you. I'll see you all again next week, next Wednesday. And call me on the J Show, 515J Show. Text me, 315J Show. Get me on Pop Call right on jaerae.com or sign up for Spirituality 101 on jaerae.com. Thank you, my peeps. Take care. Mwah.